Hello, Val Rodionov here, and this report is for my day 34 on my intermittent fasting, and it's day number 4 on one meal a day. Uh, Today was Saturday, February 22nd, 2020, and my weight today was 255 pounds or 115.5 kilos, and my weight measure was 41.5 inches, which was the same, but the weight dropped 5 pounds since I started my one meal a day 4 days ago. This is mostly water that the body is getting rid of, and toxins probably as well, and I feel it. Today I slept about 9 hours, but it was quite interrupted sleep. Our female cat is in heat, and most of the night she was yawning and cutter holing. Between of that, she was walking on my pillow back and forth, trying to look at the window. We have opened the window, and there's a net, and there are probably birds or whatever. And she was very interested, and it was quite annoying. If I lock her out, she would scratch on the door and non-stop. She's very persistent. I was waking up frequently because of the noises, and sometimes the noises are very, very, very kind of annoying and difficult to handle, basically. In any case, I woke up at about 8 a.m. I felt pretty rested, well rested. Then my wife and I went for a walk to Griffiths Park. It was pretty nice walk, but when we were climbing a steep hill, I felt low energy. It was difficult, like low energy, definitely difficult to climb up. But after, let's say, 20 minutes of exercising, it became easier. So, and I still have that heartburn, and I was drinking water. By lunch, I had probably 6 cups of water, about 1.5 liters. So by lunch, I was very hungry, and while I was cooking, I was pretty irritated. Definitely, some changes are happening in the body. So for lunch, my lunch was about 1 p.m. So what I figured out that I need to cook everything, to prepare everything, so everything is on the table before I put anything in my mouth. Because before, when it was lunchtime, I would start cooking something and snacking at the same time, enjoying while I'm walking and cooking. Now I'm cooking everything, making sure that I don't eat anything until everything is on the table, ready for consumption, and then I start my timer. So it has to be like 1 hour mark, or at least that's the goal. So since I had heartburn, I decided not to take multi-mineral tablets to kind of reduce the stuff that goes into the body. Still, I had about 7 ounces of green salad, baby salad mix, plus sweet small red peppers, 5 small tomatoes, feta cheese, several salted olives, plus dressing made out of olive oil, apple cider vinegar, some soy sauce. That was very enjoyable. So the salad was amazing. So it was so much pleasure. After the first bite, basically the explosion in the mouth and the feeling is amazing, gratifying right away. So then I had about 6 ounces of boiled green lentils I just cooked, plus lightly fried ground pork, like fatty ground pork with onion. It was fried with onion, and then I added the boiled lentils. I love lentils, like all all types of lentils, or most of them, are extremely pleasurable for me. Beans I don't like so much, and I've tried several different. It looks like lentils is my choice for now. About 4 ounces worth of meatballs, and 2 meatballs my wife made out of fresh, oily, organic ground pork, and then I had a slice of salami. After I finished my kind of main meal, and I prepared tea, my favorite tea, black tea with milk and cardamom and some other spices, Indian spices. And I still wanted to put something else into my body to enjoy. And salami, I took a small piece of salami, one slice, and a small piece of rye bread and some butter, and made a small sandwich. It was about 1 ounce, but I still enjoyed it. Then I had black tea, as usually, with about, and I had, for dessert, I had about 7 chocolate candies that my wife made. She just made a batch of new chocolate candies, and it was something new. So I had a couple of dried apricots in Belgian chocolate. When you bite on it, it's crispy. It breaks like an iceberg, the chocolate, and then the delicious taste of the organic sweet dried apricots. The other couple was dried plum and a walnut inside of it. Again, in chocolate, it is so unbelievably delicious. And then there was one truffle I decided to eat. I was enjoying so much those sweets. And again, so it's the desire is to enjoy food, and plus to eat as healthy as I can jam into one single meal. And since I had heartburn, I realized that it was a little bit too much food again. So, and maybe the heartburn is an indicator that something is not working properly, and I need to adjust. I think tomorrow I'll have some steamed veggies with some butter, and maybe lentils, and maybe some couple of chocolate candies. We'll see. I should be planning ahead, and that was an idea. I'm not making any promises. I still want to keep my options open. All right. So, and actually 2 more. There were dried figs, also in chocolate, crispy chocolate. It's unbelievable. I enjoyed my meal a lot. By the beginning of my lunch, I think my hands were kind of shaking a little bit. I was so impatient. And I started eating. It was instant gratification. And as decided yesterday, I was not rushing myself. I said, okay, so if it takes me 1.5 hours to consume my meal, I would rather enjoy the meal and take it slowly, like chewing properly. And I did today. I enjoyed it. I chewed properly, enjoyed it thoroughly. So, however, I keep having that heartburn. I didn't feel it when I was eating. It was not there. It was absolutely perfect. I enjoyed food to the highest degree. When I finished my lunch with everything, I had a cup of tea, some of the tea with me. I felt a little bit weak. So it was during the lunch itself. There was lots of spike of energy. It was very pleasurable. But after lunch, it was a little bit down. And that was just, it's good. It was Saturday. I didn't have anything planned, so I was relaxing on the couch for an hour. Then I took a nap, and after that, I felt heartburn again, and I still have it a little bit. So I decided to take some apple cider vinegar and with lemon juice. So 1 tablespoon of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice and some water, and I had it. So it's one of the remedies for heartburn. I feel a little better, actually, like I'd say 50% better than before I took it. So I guess it helps a little bit. But my goal is to fix my diet, basically, to adjust it so I don't have heartburn, because heartburn means that something is not working properly. Most likely too much meat, too much fat for now, and maybe just too much food. Conclusions. The weight for today, the weight loss is quite aggressive so far. So 5 pounds in 4 days, it's quite aggressive. So the result of sudden weight drop is typically detox, and I feel it. So the condition is weaker. So on 2 meal a day diet, I felt way better. Almost no detox symptoms. It was easily. I was able to easily go through that experience. It was absolutely almost perfect. But now I feel way more different. But since it's only day number 4, it takes time to adjust. It may take several weeks to adjust, or even months. We'll see how it goes. Some of you might experience those things even on 2 meals a day. So anytime you switch to something new, you need to keep doing it, figure out what's not working, make adjustments to keep it steady, basically. Keep it better, improve. But don't, just because you have heartburn or don't feel well, don't stop doing it. So when toxins are coming out, so you just need to be ready for that and handle it. Next, keep chewing under control. So I understand that I won't have as much time as I want to chew. Let's say if I have a cup of beans, and if I would, without time limitations, I would chew it for an hour. So now I need to chew it either to take smaller portions, or chew it a little bit less. So I need to kind of keep the balance and see how it works. If it doesn't give me heartburn and everything works fine, then that would be probably good indicator. So then keep figuring out how my meals should be, what the combination of food should be, and how much I need to consume, and when I can allow myself to eat whatever I want to, and also see the amounts. Maybe someday I can eat, let's say, pasta with meatballs and a little bit, not like a lot, and have a fruit as a dessert. Another day I can have something very healthy, let's say beans or lentils, even without meat, and then have something sweet and 25 chocolate candies or something of that sort. I'll figure it out. So that's the end of my report for day number 34 on my intermittent fasting, and it was the end of day 4 on 1 meal a day. Thank you for watching. I wish you great health and happiness. See you on the next video.